the one thing that was always good about Eddie was, if you had a sponsor on your car, you had a driver with some money in it, Eddie would be trying to nick it on you. He would try to get that money somehow, some way, or that driver somehow, some way. And he came to me at the Birmingham Grand Prix. It was a Formula 3000 race, which we were both competing in at that point in time. And he came to me at the Birmingham Grand Prix in 1989. And he said, "I want to put a Formula One team together, for next year, for the year after next." And he said, "I'd like you to come and work with me." And I said, "Oh, yeah, no, I don't really fancy doing that." I mean, I'd never really sat down and designed a complete car. We did the Formula 3 cars and one thing and another, but they weren't Formula One. Formula One was this big step. So then at Christmas in '89, he called me 2 or 3 times at home to the point where I was getting my wife Jenny to answer the phone because I didn't want to speak to him and say no anymore. But he convinced me I should do it, and I started in 1990 with him to design and build this first car, which ran in the 1991 championship, and it got a lot of acclaim. It was a nice looking car. It came from Ireland as such. It was a green car with Fuji sponsorship and 7-Up sponsorship on it. And because Eddie was from the south, as I said, and me from the north, it sort of united Ireland a bit in a big way, I think.
He's very persistent in ringing you and encouraging you to become part of his team. What was he, a very persuasive individual, or was it more persistent?
No, he was extremely persuasive. I mean, one of the things that he did do and do very well was bring new drivers into motorsport. When he saw a driver that had some talent, he would be the first to latch onto them. The names are endless. And to a much lesser degree, I think that's where he sort of persuaded me, was the fact that, you can do it. You can design a Formula One car. You design good-looking Formula 3 cars that win races, and so you can design a Formula One car. And he was the one that made me, or gave me the opportunity. But he was the one that convinced me that I should take that opportunity, and that's the big thing. And as I say, with drivers, it was the same thing. So yeah, he opened the door for many, many people to have a chance in life, and that's a major asset.